All right, good evening, ladies. We're doing another stream with Confusion. Welcome, Confusion. How are you?
Hey man, yeah, good thanks. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm great. And in today's stream, I wanted to talk about creator coins, which kind of we've talked about actually quite a few times on this stream, but Pump.Fun have changed their reward system, and the creator coins just kind of went crazy as a short narrative today. And yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can actually go to my Pump.Fun, and yeah, I have a little coin that I'm streaming from for like I think that could be good towards an airdrop potentially if you're a streamer. So yeah, that's kind of an idea for you as well, Confusion. Like I think they're going to reward streamers, so I would prefer people watched it. If you are watching on YouTube, I would prefer if you watch it on Pump.Fun, and I don't know, maybe viewers as well potentially could help you towards an airdrop. Anyway,
Nice.
yeah, well, that's kind of my thoughts. Your kind of thoughts is launching coins. Yeah, that's also probably a good idea. But I think with launching coins, maybe for the Pump.Fun airdrop, like maybe they don't want to like reward like serial ruggers as well. So I don't know how they get around that. Not
Yeah,
that you're a serial rugger.
I think they like people launching coins because the fees
Yeah,
they get are crazy, like
I guess.
1%,
Yeah,
right, at the beginning. So it creates volume and stuff. So yeah, I think they love it because they promote Cupsy, right? Who just dumps on everyone with loads of tickers every day. So
yeah,
yeah, I think you can do both. Yeah, you can. I think launching coins, streaming coins, like. Yeah, I think they would, but if you did get a coin up to a high market cap, I'm sure they will reward you even more for that.
yeah, yeah. But they are starting to really, well, we'll talk about this, but they are starting to really reward creators. I'll show you that, like, actually, I have it in my bookmarks. They changed the rules. They're basically 10xing the amount of creator rewards. So if you launch a token and you get a certain amount of volume, you're instead of getting whatever it was before, I think Pump.Fun now splits it 50-50 with the creator, I believe. Do you know the exact amount? I suppose it doesn't matter,
Mm,
but yeah,
I
essentially
think
it's
it's
going to go from
pump.fun/docs. I was looking yesterday.
yeah.
I was trying to just find it, but
But
yeah,
like
here we
as
go.
you can see from okay.
Uh, it looks like, oh, actually, no, it's pretty complicated. There's like a whole table, pump.fun/docs/fees. Yeah, but if anyone wants to have a look, but yeah. You're
Okay.
probably on the right lines there, like 50-50 or something.
Yeah, but like as you can see from this, like some of the rewards are going to be 10x what they were previously. Like Rasmer is going to be getting 10 times as the amount, and then some are a little bit less than 10x. But it's basically like really rewarding creators of meme coins as if they didn't get enough. Like I suppose it kind of incentivizes them to hold more of the supply and try and make it go higher rather than just like the only way they can cash out is by dumping tokens.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. So, but you know when they get the creative fees, what is that in? Did you say? Is it in their token or?
No, it's in Sol.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that is
It's in
good.
Sol.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Solana. Um, yeah, and we could speculate on the airdrop as well, but I kind of wanted to talk about Gainsey's coin because we've been talking. Well, I've been talking about this coin a good bit, and I was buying. Yeah, I was buying quite a lot of it, like 2 million, 2.5 million, and then this thing happened where, uh, basically they came out with this announcement that they're going to massively reward creator coins, and then Mitch created a coin, and yeah, so I was really happy because it went absolutely ripped. And lucky I sold a little bit, but then Gainsey supposedly fucked up and sold his entire bag in one clip. So I
I
got
don't
a
know
bit
how you can
wrecked.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but apparently it's like on the Pump.Fun app, like there's no like confirm on your wallet. It just automatically sells if you tap it. So they needed to redesign that.
Okay.
Like I do believe Gainsey, and he is gonna emergency stream. I wasn't high, it was literally an accidental click. So he accidentally sold his entire supply. I think he owned 80% of the coin. So he sold it in one transaction and it went down to like 30K market cap. Someone managed to snipe the bottom and then made 400K within a few minutes. So I kind of,
Wow.
yeah, someone made 400K. He has already sent the 200K that he sold of the token that he hasn't sold. He sent it to DCA to buy it back. So he's not rugging it. And I think he's going to work something out with Pump.Fun. But yeah, I actually bought more. I think this could potentially be a really nice entry on Gainsey's coin.
It's pretty good marketing for the token in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, it is actually. You got like everyone on the timeline was talking about it. And if they didn't realize Gainsey as a coin, they all definitely do now.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And on top
didn't
of
someone
that,
else do some? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that like Gainsey's clips, like of his streams, are going so viral on crypto Twitter. Like I keep seeing his clips, and they're pretty entertaining. So, like I am still kind of bullish, and like I said, I do think he will have that Kobe interview, which will be my exit liquidity event.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Makes sense. Didn't someone else rug a coin today? Was it Kook, or did he get hacked?
Yeah, he got hacked. Kook got hacked. So I suppose that's just like a pure hack scam. So I don't really have to talk about that. But yeah, Kook is like one of the biggest. I'd say like top 10 accounts on crypto Twitter. His account got hacked, and yeah, basically they just like launched a coin and rogued for like a few 100K anyway. But
Okay.
yeah,
You know what? I know people were fighting it, but I don't actually think he would do that. He's too big. Like he can make that in a deal. Like he won't really want to. I don't know. Do
exactly.
that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think both of these are legitimate non-rogues. Like usually, if you see someone like this actually roguing, it would probably be during the bear market, not like at the top of the market. When they do it when they're desperate, not when everything's going well.
Yeah, exactly. And then
And they're both
yeah.
doxed.
Yeah,
They're
they're both
both
dogs.
So yeah.
To be honest, it kind of goes with the ethos of Pump.Fun because I associate Pump.Fun with scams. Like an Alon is like a scammer, is like kind of the brand of Pump.Fun, if that makes sense. So it kind of goes with like could be marketing by Alon, I don't know.
Yeah, all marketing is good marketing.
You know what I mean? Because he kind of embraces it, right, with his tweets. So
yeah, and he managed to get Mitch to agree to. So Mitch is like an infamous Solana degen. He convinced him to create a coin, and he's going to start streaming on Pump.Fun as well. So this launched yesterday, and this is like one of the reasons creator coins pumped so much. He launched, and it went from like zero market cap to 40 million, and now it's kind of consolidating a bit. But
Mitch is great. He's actually my favorite. One of my actually my favorite, I think, because he's the ultimate like scammer guy. He used to like full stack sell, but in like a funny way. Like he really is what Pump.Fun is. Like
it's funny. Like there's some people on crypto Twitter, like even if they rogue people just let it pass. Like Mitch, Gainsey, Kook, like everyone knows they're kind of somewhat legitimate, but also they'll rug you, but they'll be honest that they're rugging you, kind of thing.
Yes,
they won't like pretend. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, I just dumped on my copy traders, lol," that kind of thing. That's like so Mitch, but he's banned from Twitter, but I guess he hasn't had a platform, so maybe Pump.Fun could be a good platform for him to get people to copy trade him again.
Yeah, I think he has his TG is quite big, but yeah, Pump.Fun will get him more viewers.
Yeah,
so
it's crazy that he keeps getting banned on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know why, because there's like people worse than him that are just still there. So
I think it might have been. Remember, he jumped on that random Twitter Spaces and started chilling N, but I won't say the full name of it.
Oh, maybe that's why. That's quite bad,
Yeah,
actually. So,
yeah, it was really funny, but like, yeah, I don't think you're supposed to say that.
no.
But yeah, like we can keep going with creator coins, but like just tangentially, I think we've been speaking about Pump.Fun a bit. I still like Pump.Fun as a coin, and it's been doing pretty well the last couple of weeks. It's actually just now breaking back the 4 billion range, and that was the ICO price. So
Nice.
yeah, I would have thought that would be. It probably will be resistance like around here, but yeah, like it's kind of 70% off the bottom, and even still, like Pump.Fun is trading at a price to earnings ratio of like 2, something like that. If you're using like the circulating market cap, so they'll buy back their supply, the entire supply within 2 years.
Oh, that's pretty cool. And did you see there's this guy called AI Rev who like leverage traded this like and made like loads of money. I think Looks on chain like talked about it. Yeah, this
Really
guy. He I think he made a few million trade like longing the low.
nice. Yeah, I've had a small long myself, but a few $100,
So
not many.
I think
But
he changes his wallet too because people hunt down your can try and hunt down your positions, right? If you are public.
yeah,
So like World Libertyfy, I don't know, like a lot of people are longing that, and I feel like because they publicize it so much, the it just went like to the liquidation level. I feel like
oh really? Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
like
Yeah,
Y22. I don't know if you follow his TG.
yeah. I think so, but I don't really check it.
Okay, he
You
was
got
heavy in this. He got like rinsed on this
really?
position. Yeah, he had to close it. He kept adding and
Oof.
adding. And, yeah, it does not look good.
Yeah.
It was too consensus this trade. Like even I was like, I tried it and I was like closed it because it was just too consensus. Like I don't
What,
know.
long it or shorting it?
Long year. So I actually did do okay initially. So I longed it when it came out, and then it went lower. Then I closed it, and then this guy like liquidated loads of longs on plasma, and then when I saw him do that, I opened up a long on this, and it did actually pump,
Oh,
and then I
yeah,
closed it.
we were talking about that last week. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and then
Nice.
I then tried to long it again, and then that didn't work, so then I gave up. So
Yeah. For the people watching who don't know, this is Donald Trump's version of Aave. So it's basically a DeFi lending platform, as far as I'm aware. Maybe it does other things as well. But yeah, it's a copy paste of Aave, and it's now like, I think it's like top 15 biggest coins or something. It's huge in market cap.
it probably is a buy at some point, but I just don't know when. So.
Yeah, I personally won't buy it, to be honest. Like Trump is just keeps making these fucking random ass coins that just kind of are a bit extractive.
Yeah, I reckon his team probably just sold on day one
Yeah,
because they're not gonna wait. Like, I mean, it might pump again whenever they have an unlock, but otherwise I'd be careful with this one. But you never know. Like,
yeah. He's made so many different crypto projects and like the NFTs, this meme coin. So kind of learn your lesson. You know what I mean?
100%. If you did the pre-sale though, you did really well, right? At least I think you probably
Yes,
covered your initials at least on the pre-sale,
yes, yeah. The
which is
pre-sale
pretty
was really
cool.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're not like terrible, but they're not going to be the best projects in crypto probably.
No, like yeah, like look at the pump, like how it looks really good. Like so
Yeah, I think if Pump can break this, like, oops, if Pump can break this definitively, that'll be really good. Just to add to what I was saying, they still have like $1 billion. So their market cap is their circulating market cap is, let me check, 1.4 billion, and they have like $1 billion of cash on their balance sheet or something, and they're making like 700 million a year, which they're doing 99% buybacks. So they're going to buy back, like, this token is basically free when you think about it, if you subtract their cash, and they buy back the entire supply in a year. So I'm not saying this is like a great entry, because obviously there's going to be big resistance. This is the pre-sale price, so people who bought the pre-sale might want to just break even. But it's just I think this is one of the, if Sol does well, I think this is probably the best beta play to Sol for the next while. I don't think meme coins are the best beta play, individual meme coins. I think Pump is now the best beta play, because they're bringing on they're doing all these successful integrations with the creator coins, and they're just adding stuff, and the coin is actually undervalued. Well, like, it's up to you whether you think Pump can last another year of making these kind of revenues. And if you do think that, then they're going to buy back so much of the supply.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Yeah, and I think Solana is also looking strong. Like,
Solana continues to show, it's the best, kind of one of the best chains. So.
Yeah, like it is also at like pretty hard resistance. So we've yet to see if it can break out. I'm not gonna hold my breath, because this has been a kind of a cooked resistance for a while. So wait and see what happens. But with the dots and everything, it kind of has a good narrative in the midterm.
Yeah, I was gonna say the dots is probably the thing that can push it to the next level. But also, like you said, memes are kind of slow, but ICM coins are doing pretty well. Like, so Solana is still pretty much dominating new metas and volume. So I
Yeah,
think apart from
exactly.
Hyperliquid, it's doing the best.
Yeah. So like with Hyperliquid takes over perps, but like anything else apart from trading like coins, like perp coins and spot coins, like any sort of new meta is almost always launched on Solana. So like one of the metas that we're going to talk about, we might as well talk about now, is this new project or a platform, which maybe you can explain better than I can, because I haven't used it or traded the coin yet. But as far as I'm aware, this is like a collectibles website for trading Pokemon cards. And as you can see, this only came out 3 days ago, and it's 400 million market cap. Well, like 75 circulating.
Yeah, exactly. So basically it's like a gacha thing for Pokemon. So because Pokemon cards have been, I think Pokemon cards are even more popular now than when they first came out. So there's like a growing market for this stuff, and these guys have been building for a few years with this gacha thing, and it's generating like crazy revenue. Like I think they did 2 to 3 million just this month alone. It's like growing. So it's basically RWA, so it's real world assets, so Pokemon cards backed by these I guess the NFTs that you buy. And you've seen explosive growth with Courtyard, which got like 50 million VC investment from Paradigm and stuff. And this has captured 50% of the market share actually already. So it's like gacha machines where you buy digital packs.
What's
And
gacha?
things like that. I think gacha is like a lucky draw, on opening up a box of Pokemon cards, and
Right.
seeing what you get. I think that's what gacha is. It's like lucky box is another name
Right.
for it.
Yeah.
And so it's doing really well. Like Revenue's good. And then they recently did their tokens. They did like a pre-sale, I think, around 50 to 60 million FTV, if I'm not wrong. And then that happened a few weeks ago, I guess. And they just really took off, I guess, because people realize how much revenue they're doing. They're going to announce buybacks. I think the guys on Thread Guy streamed today, the founder. So let's see what he says. Probably listen back to that later. And yeah, I think also they used all the liquidity from the token pre-sale to for this project. They didn't give any of it to the team, so it's pretty cool.
Have you used the website? Like, have you do you trade collectibles at all?
No, I did. I'm trading this coin, but I
Yeah.
not because I saw the revenue figures and the Pokemon card meta is pretty strong. So it's a good way to bet on it. But I don't trade collectibles. No. How about you?
No. But like seeing how well they're doing recently, like Pokemon cards are just up only recently. It's like, oh, maybe I should get involved, feeling a little bit of FOMO. Um, but I did. Sorry, I just was going to say that I did think it kind of makes sense to have this kind of stuff on chain. Uh, just like being able to trade the cards without having to collect them, like take physical possession. If you want to just trade them, just you don't have to take physical possession. You don't have to send them back in to get re-verified and sold again. It's just a lot smoother on Solana rails.
Yeah, so much easier. Like I do have a courtyard one. I think I just won it from like a few years ago. That was really easy. Like you just got you just buy the I won it, but you just buy the cards, the pack or and just open it. Yeah, it's so much easier. You don't have to store it. They store it, and if you ever want the physical, they deliver it to you. But otherwise, yeah, it's just easier, right? You don't have to worry about losing it, getting stolen. You don't have to store it. It's just so much easier. So I could actually see this taking off like with normies as well, potentially. I don't know, but
Yeah,
it's a good use case. It's actually a good use case of crypto, I guess.
yeah. I saw another one. You probably saw this. I saw this, but I faded it early. This one is the same idea, but for CS:GO skins, Counter Strike skins, which are
I saw
also
this ages ago, but I faded it.
yeah, yeah. Uh, but I guess same idea. And backed by CS, I suppose. Yeah. I suppose it's better. This is probably even better to be on chain than Pokemon cards because it's digital already.
It's even easier, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And like I saw him Gajaria keeps posting about this one. So I think that's why it got look, I think him Gajaria posted about this and cards and basically sent
pretty
them
sweet.
pumping yesterday night.
Uh, yeah. Do you think this meta can stick, or is it just kind of a short-term meta?
I mean, it's difficult to say. I'm pretty bullish on it. Like, especially I'm more bullish on cards actually because of the revenue they're making. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
Hyperliquid, where if they announce buybacks, the token will pump. I don't know if they will. They're teasing it, but it's coming soon. I think the more information. So, if they can sustain the revenue and keep buying back the token, and then you're kind of betting on the Pokemon cards continuing to do well, then yeah, I think this is a good use case.
Is there somewhere?
Um,
Is there somewhere you can chart Pokemon cards? I'd be interested to see. Like,
uh, I
mark-
I don't probably, but I did read something today. Like, what was it? What was it? It was something. Yeah, Pokemon cards have demonstrated compound annualized growth rate of 25% since the early 2000s, outperforming the S&P 500 and remaining uncorrelated with other major assets. So, I mean, you can't really argue with that data, right? So,
yeah, that's insane. I suppose just
yeah.
buy one and hold it for 10 years or something.
Yeah. Obviously, I think you're better off buying Pokemon cards than this token. But if you were to buy, like, I'm not going to buy Pokemon cards, so I'll just buy this token as someone who just wants to just have some sort of be long on this sector, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like Yeah, getting into Pokemon cards, I'd be so worried that I'm just buying the top or the local top. I feel like that's kind of taking the steam out of the NFT market as well. It's kind of the same idea. Collect digital collectibles, but like trading physical ones still.
I think, yeah, if you look at Courtyard's revenue, you'll be kind of shocked. It's kind of like really high, but
What's
because it's
Courtyard?
not, Courtyard is the top and it's card marketplace. It's
Okay.
the one that started it, and then this is this. I think it's the one that started it, but it's the biggest one anyway.
Okay,
It's
nice.
backed by a Y Combinator as well. This one, Courtyard.
Yeah, and it's not crypto. It's pure Web 2, is it?
So it's like the same as cards.
Oh, so it
So
is crypto based.
yeah. I got one of these in
Okay.
2023. It's basically, yeah, the same thing. So buying Pokemon cards through RWAs. This was
So why
I
is
think this was the first one.
why would you use this one over Courtyard? Do you know?
I think this one is better for rares and stuff, or I don't know. There's something about it, and I think it does gachas. I think Courtyard, you just
Buy what you
it's kind of
want.
different how it works. I think you just buy individual
Okay.
cards, and it's not like fun. This one's more like
Yeah.
gamified, and that's why the revenue is probably going to outpace Courtyard if Courtyard doesn't
Yeah.
adapt.
I, I
RIP
saw
Fun,
this one
I'm
as
seeing
well.
influencers talking about. I'm not sure about it just because it just came out of nowhere, and it's all these kind of meme coin influencers talking about it. I could be wrong, but
Yeah.
that's what I got the impression of.
Yeah. I think it's kind of the same thing, is it? But
It's the same thing.
you need to get an invite to it, and I think they're not giving out a lot. So maybe you have to go ask someone for one. But yeah, same thing. I don't know. I guess it can. Like it's the same kind of feeling as you had when you minted an NFT and you waited for it to reveal. Like ripping open some of these packs, like cards, tokens, like what Pokemon card am I gonna get? It's that same gambling kind of fun aspect to it that makes it uh so enjoyable.
Yeah, exactly. And so I just had a look. So Courtyard made 48 million of revenue in 1 month. Um,
Jesus.
yeah.
Fun,
It's something
fun.
that normies are using
Fucking
actually.
hell.
That we
Oh my
don't
god.
know. Like in March, it made 48 million, I think.
And do they have a coin?
Um, no, I don't believe so. Because they just
Okay.
did a raise recently. Maybe they'll probably do one in future for sure, like to pay back investors. But yeah, they are growing really big, Courtyard. So yeah, it's actually these are actually good use cases of blockchain.
Yeah.
So
I believe collectibles market is like 500 billion a year, or else it's
yeah,
like I'm not sure if that's the total market cap or if that's the volume in a year, but it's actually surprisingly large numbers, like really high, like way higher than you think. But yeah.
you know those scary toys that people have been buying, Labubus, is it?
Oh yeah.
Someone should make one of those for this. I think it would do well.
Man,
Like,
we should do that.
yeah,
Let's we just need to buy up the supply of Labubus and
you'd get instant VC funding for that because this is now product market fit. So Labubus would definitely do well.
yeah. Well, yeah, someone's gonna steal our idea.
Yeah, probably, but they're not going
Yeah,
to do it as well. So
yeah, true. I suppose like cards could probably just do it themselves. This this project.
yeah, I think they are going to go into other things as well. So maybe they'll do it, um, but yeah,
Um. Oh yeah, I just finish off the notes that I had on creator coins. Sorry to kind of jump around. Uh. Yeah, I'm kind
nice.
of. I like I said, I bought the dip, but this is looking pretty horrible. I think Gainsey went to sleep, so but he says he says he's gonna sort it out and pump. He's waiting for the pump team to get back to him. And I saw the soul. Wait, I have the. I suppose
I
I
might have to buy
saw
some
that
of this. It looks cheap.
it does look cheap. Now the problem is like the basically Gainsey has no supply now, He made 200K from full stacking his supply, and he's put that into a DCA. So he's buying 10 Sol worth per day. I saw the Sol scan for that, but basically, like, he's not going to be able to get anywhere near the same supply that he had because that random person managed to snipe it at 30K and sold so much of it. So, it's going to take a while, I think, to get back to that market cap. So I wouldn't, like, he is going to buy back it. He wants, basically, the reason that he was, I know maybe a lot of people don't care about this, but what he said he wanted to do was, because he only had like 200 live viewers, he wanted to divide the supply he had between all his viewers, which is actually kind of a cool idea, to just basically like airdrop his actual viewers of the coin. But yeah, then he just misclicked and shit hit the fan. So like jumping into a burning building here, buying this, obviously quite risky, but like I think 2 million range has been good support previously. Like obviously has been a good place to buy, and then a good place to sell was like 5 million, but obviously that crazy pump happened recently. So yeah, so yeah.
I kind of like the meta, but also I don't really like it because it reminds you of Friend Tech, but just with streamers. And I don't really feel like buying any of these coins, but I know Pump.Fun keep encouraging it. So it just feels like an old meta, but also it's different, right, with streamers. But I don't know, like they need to make some sort of use case for these, because otherwise what's the point? Like,
yeah, that's very true. Like I know it really encourages streamers to now stream on Pump.Fun because they're going to get so much rewards. Like I'd say Rasmer made like a fortune today because of all this crazy volume. Like it wicked up from 4 million up to 12 million in a day. Probably okay, I only got 800 volume, a million of volume. So whatever. I would have thought it was more volume, but anyway, that is actually a lot of volume. But anyway, regardless, I suppose the idea is that this is going to, like, people are going to start hearing, oh my god, creator coins on Pump.Fun, like the creators are making so much money, and that should attract more streamers, like maybe potentially Web2 streamers onto Pump.Fun. So maybe the streamer coins aren't the best buy. Just Pump.Fun itself is a good buy if you think this will work.
Yeah, I'd rather just buy Pump.Fun. I mean, it kind of makes sense to, if you like a creator, you buy their token to support. So I can see it. Maybe it's just they just need to work on it a bit, but I'm sure they'll. Because if this was on YouTube, it would work. So like I'm sure there is a way. It's just getting, like, they need to get more people watching the streams.
Yeah, like I wonder if, I suppose like you're saying, they need to make some utility or make some like reason to hold a coin. Like maybe if you hold some of the coin, you get privileges on the stream. You get to ask questions or something. Like maybe they're thinking about that, or they're just thinking that the streamers are getting, if the streamers are making more money, they're gonna work harder on the stream. They're gonna do more streams. They'll get more viewers. They'll make better content, and that will attract more people onto the Pump.Fun platform who will buy their coin, because the more people who are watching you, the more likely there will be some that will buy your coin, essentially.
Yeah, 100%. So I can see it.
Yeah. And as all these kind of streamer coins look the same, like they kind of have a floor where it almost always seems to be a good buy point, and then you just set a limit order at these like crazy valuations, and you can just put a limit order. Like you can probably just range trade these. Anyway, that's beside the point. Like the last streamer coin I wanted to mention, because Ansem keeps talking about this coin. Like he keeps mentioning it, and every time he mentions it, it gets a pop, like a decent pop. So this is kind of the same thing. Like you can just buy the bot, you can range trade these probably pretty easily. Like Ansem's coin never really stays under 1 million. Like maybe here during okay, like this kind of range, I guess. And then you can sell the highs. Anyway, you see what I mean. All these, none of the streamer coins are just up only, but pretty much all of them trade in a range. Probably Mitch's one will do the same. But it's crazy. Ansem's coin is 1.8 million. Gainsy's coin is 2 million. Rasmer's coin, what is Rasmer's coin? Is 5 million. But Mitch's coin is 20. Kind of crazy.
Mitch holds like 98% or something really high of the supply.
Oh,
so
that
that's
makes
why
sense.
It can go, yeah. So high.
That makes sense.
So
that makes sense, yeah.
I think if Ansem launched on Pump.Fun though, it would go to like 10 million, but
yeah,
they probably told him not to do it yet. I'm sure they've got it in the works, like Ansem and Thread Guy, because the volume would be good on those. Like if they came out, I would definitely buy, but I wouldn't hold them. I would probably sell them the same day.
Yeah, I feel like Ansem won't. Well, like he seems like really bullish on his Time.Fun thing, because I'm not sure if you saw, like all the Solana guys posted this pink square. Did you see that? No.
Yeah, I saw that. Is that to do with Indonesia?
Oh, is it? I don't know what it was.
No, I'm not sure. Like,
I thought it was to do with Time.Fun.
it could be.
Because it's the same color. But
oh,
yeah,
you're right.
like,
It must be. Yeah. Okay. I didn't. Yeah. Okay. You're right. It's to do with this.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe something's cooking there. It's kind of, they're trying to be mysterious and cool.
Time.Fun is good. It's actually a useful product. I just don't think it's a speculative thing, like to buy people's minutes. But again, it's like friend tech. Like all of these things, like are like friend tech. So I don't know, even Zora, like creator coins are like Zora, basically.
Yeah.
They're kind of more liquid, I guess.
Yeah, Time.Fun is like a really well built application, but it's just no one really is. Not that many people use it yet, or might ever. But Pump.Fun has crazy distribution already, so even if like the streaming aspect and buying people's minutes doesn't, like they don't have that on Pump.Fun, it's still going to be the winner. Like,
yeah, exactly. I just feel like it's kind of boring, but I am bullish on the Pump.Fun token because what they're doing is working, right? They're dominating. So yeah.
Yeah, just basically buying coins that have insane revenue, including Pump, which like the revenue is actually doing, like the revenue has come back really strong. I do the meme coin wars. So look, like you can see their revenue basically went to zero when Bonk was like taken over, and then just like, yeah, for like whatever that was, like a month, Bonk.Fun completely took over, and now it's like nothing ever happened. Like Pump.Fun revenues are just completely back. So
Heaven took over for like a day, and then
Heaven took over for a day as well.
To be fair, there's one coin doing well on there called Magic. It's like a card.
Yeah,
it's a Pokemon card thing as well. So
okay,
I mean, I don't recommend it because I just don't know what their revenue is, and I wouldn't. With these tokens, I would only buy them for the revenue. I mean, it is doing well, but I just don't know too much about it. So
yeah, I haven't actually looked at this. Oof. Yeah.
Magic will probably flip light, if anything.
Yeah, well, it already has, hasn't it? Oh no,
okay,
not quite.
maybe, yeah.
Jesus.
It's probably capped actually because of light, unfortunately. So
yeah. Well,
I was going to say, oh sorry.
No, you go for it.
I was actually going to talk about something else, so you might as well go.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
So I was going to say, have you been watching Launchcoin?
Not really.
I haven't got a position at the moment, but it's on my watch list. I had a position, then I kind of changed my mind,
Yeah.
but it looks pretty interesting
What's
here.
is there any other news in the
Yeah,
works?
he keeps talking about the flywheel. I don't know if it's gonna be apparently soon. If he does switch it on, that'll be good. And then imagine if he launches Cluely, then the flywheel is switched on. So it's interesting. Like I just don't know when he's going to do it. I'd rather just wait for his announcement and then buy it probably, because I'm sure he'll
Yeah.
still have time. Or I'll just buy Cluely. But Launchcoin does
Yeah.
look interesting. They are like there's a few things that have been doing well, like Polycule is doing well, the prediction market thing.
Yeah.
Another one that interests me, I forgot now, something money, hedge money, I think it's called. Yeah, hedge money. Something like 6 million somehow. So yeah, it kind of interests me. And if they do something with the flywheel,
And
but you'd
what's
have to
like
buy back loads. Yeah.
yeah, I suppose Launchcoin, like if Polycule is doing well, it was launched on Launchcoin.
Yeah.
And what was the other one you said?
Hedge money.
Hedge money.
Yeah.
I suppose if these are, doing well, then
It's like about 5 million market cap. Since I have never traded a coin. Oh, you might want to check out Fitcoin in the
I got it.
meantime. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say, well, like if these are launching on Launchcoin, and Launchcoin charges really high fees, I believe, and all those fees are
Yeah.
going to Launchcoin. Like, what are they going to do with all those fees? Like, they probably have a lot of money that they can do something interesting with at this point.
Exactly. So I keep an eye on it. Like I probably
Yeah.
now talking about it, probably should get a position again in
Yeah.
Launchcoin. Fitcoin looks good because it's like, and I keep seeing people. Oh, KLED, yeah, KLED like left Launchcoin, but KLED's doing. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah. Yeah.
KLED doesn't interest me that much, but do you remember that one? That looks good too because clearly he's like best friends with Pasternak, so that I'm sure he's going to buy back deep whenever he's turned on the flywheel. So that one is good.
This one, Jupe.
So it has actually launched good products, right? That are like sustaining in a way.
I think your audio on my end. I'm not sure if it's your end or my end, but your audio is a bit distorted. Oh, he's gone. All right, guys. If you have any questions before Configent comes back, I'm not sure. I think his internet wasn't working. After trial pump, I can see this going to $1 billion this cycle. DJ 6930. Let's have a look. I'll check the Pump.Fun comments now. What's the narrative with this? DJI 6930. Well, bro, like Doge. So the ticker's too hard to spell, so that's definitely a disadvantage. Let me check the Pump.Fun comments. Gonna go with scam. Hey man, what are you doing to help boost coin? Blah blah blah. Let's get the coin pumping, Dev. All right, these are just not my followers coming in and talking about trying to pump my Pump.Fun coin. Ugly meme. Yo. Okay. Lads, is anyone, how many watchers do we have? Do we have anyone live? Okay, I think Configent's gone. I'm not sure if he's coming back. So yeah, I just wanted to say the coins that I'm currently long are high revenue coins, such as, I guess Launchcoin probably is a high revenue coin, but I still like Hype. Obviously, it's my biggest bag. Well, it's not my biggest bag, but it's one of my biggest bags. Solana, obviously, like Hype, it's still undervalued. I think its price to earnings ratio is about 12 if you're looking at the circulating market cap. So that's really cheap. Obviously, Pump.Fun's price to earnings ratio is even cheaper. It's like 2, but the difference between Hype and Pump.Fun is that, maybe meme coins aren't going to like be hot throughout the entire bear market, but Perps is like a more legitimate product and, more future resistant. Like Binance is like the biggest company in crypto and they make all their money from Perps. Same with like Bybit. This is just basically catching up to Binance. It's still only like 13% of the volume of Binance. And yeah, it's a better product and will catch up to Binance probably because it's a better product because it's much cheaper. And yeah, the growth for Hyperliquid, it's still growing loads. Actually, I think I have a bookmark on that. Oh, and we'll talk about Troll. Troll, if you know that meme coin, they bought the IP from the Troll creator. They bought the IP to that, so maybe that had a pump. Yeah, 25% pump. I don't own this coin. I think it's a bit too cabally for me, and I'm not really interested in it. But there you go, a bit of news. What was I going to show you? Oh yeah, my bookmarks. So I think Confident's not coming back. So yeah, here we go. So this is the monthly fees for Hyperliquid. 50 million in January, down February, down March, 40 million. So obviously this was kind of the bear market. Well, not the bear market, but you remember when we had that big correction. But now June, 60 million, May, 70 million, July was 90 million, August, 113 million. So one of the highest revenue months, double the amount of fees that they earned in January already by August. So that's kind of the growth rates you're looking at. So yeah, it's growing like 15% month over month. If you look at all the growth rates up until now, September, he's like estimating an extra 10% over August. Kind of depends on the volatility and the prices, but there you go. Yeah, financials. And that's the one we're looking at, is it? So Q3 estimated like monthly fees looks really, really strong. Still looks really, really strong. Using on August annualized cash flows, price to earnings ratio of 14. So a 14 price to earnings ratio, if that was on the stock market, like you expect that company to be growing at like 15, 20% annually. This is growing at 15 or 20% monthly. So if this was on the stock market, it would have a price to earnings ratio of like 100 at least. And like, crypto is supposed to be, the speculative high price to earnings ratio place, not like the stock market. Like it's like extremely cheap comparisons to what it would be on the stock market. So that's absolutely crazy. So this probably, if it was trading on the stock market, would be valued maybe even 10 times higher. So that's just kind of what I'm thinking, how you should be thinking about Hyperliquid. But yeah, I kind of do think it might struggle for a while. $50 has been a big resistance. So until that's kind of broken, it might just be kind of chilling in the same way that Solana's been chilling. Like obviously Solana had that big breakout up to 300 with the Donald Trump thing, but for the most part, it's basically been trading in this range from $200 or let's say $250 to $100. It's basically been trading in that range for the last year and a half. So until this kind of broad range gets broken, like maybe Hyperliquid performs a little bit like this, and we're hoping obviously Solana can break maybe one or two more pumps before the cycle is over. So yeah, Solana looks good with the digital asset treasuries and everything. Like obviously, like TradFi boomers aren't dumb. Like they are a bit dumb, but like they bought up so much of the ETH supply, and now they're going to be like, people are going to tell them, oh well, Solana has way more users, way more revenue, way more products, all this, and they're going to be like, oh, that makes a lot more sense, and it's 1/5 the market cap. So I think Solana will pop in the same way that ETH popped. probably pop a bit harder. Hyperliquid and obviously Pump. Like we talked enough about Pump, but yeah, they're kind of the other two coins that I'm long. ENA is making a shitload of revenue. Athena is the stable coin that's backed by the perp funding rate. That's still looks good as long as it can hold this kind of level. We look for something like boom, 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 hopefully up to new highs. And then Chainlink is the other one that I like as well. The thesis with Link is that it's kind of the coin that Ripple wanted to be. It has all the integrations with TradFi and banks. And yeah, they're basically trying to get XRP Ripple bros to swap over to Chainlink because it actually has fundamentals and everything. But, it's still a very high market cap coin. But yeah, it's finally switched on revenue and buybacks. So that was what I have circled here. I did a video on it if you want to find out more. But that's where they announced buybacks, and it's been performing well since then. Okay, well, I might end the stream there. I don't know if Confusion's coming back. Maybe it's my internet. Who knows? Hopefully not. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one. Cheers. And buy my coin on Pump.Fun, this one. Okay, talk to you later.